Greetings, friends, on this Memorial Day. Today I'd like to share with you this reading from Roland Gildeson. We remember them. In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we remember them. In the opening of buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them. In the blueness of the sky and the warmth of summer, we remember them. In the rustling of leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we have joys we yearn to share, we remember them. So long as we live, they too shall live, for they are now a part of us as we remember them. Today, I think about memory as a spiritual practice. Memorial Day is a day set aside to remember those we have lost to war, and those we have lost in our lives, but who still live on in our hearts. Many of us have different Memorial Day traditions, visiting cemeteries, telling stories of war service, telling stories of our ancestors and how they have shaped our lives. And today, I wanted to remind us of this story of sacred memory here in Unity's history, the story of the Tower Club and why our youth group is named the Tower Club. And so today I'm actually standing in the room at the top of our bell tower to remind us of this story. Frederick May Elliott, who served Unity Church, served as a chaplain in World War I. And at the time that he entered the war as a chaplain, the average age of the soldiers was 14 or 15. And he wrote letters back to Unity Church during his war service about what he was seeing, what he was witnessing, what the soldiers were experiencing. And in one of those letters back, he said, "I have seen far too much death. When I get back, I want to start a youth group, and we will invest in the youth and the young people of our future." And when he returned from the war, he did exactly that. At the time, one of the only rooms available for the youth group to meet was at the top of the bell tower. And so that first youth group was called the Tower Club. And they met here in this room, sitting on the wooden benches that surround it. And as he invested in their lives and in the youth of this church, he also taught them the song All Through the Night that he would sing every night with the soldiers that he cared for. And the Tower Club still learns that song today, and it is the postlude for our Memorial Day service as we honor those who have served and remember those who did not return. And so I tell that story again because memory is a spiritual practice. And the memories that shape us not only help us to remember the past and honor the past, but also remind us of the importance of taking the lessons that we learn and shaping the future and passing those gifts and lessons on to those who will carry on the life after we are gone and who will give their lives and their community and their time meaning. So however you honor today, this Memorial Day, remember the sacredness of memory, and may you find ways to give hope and voice to the future. So may it be.